Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Views, and I watched, well, 2 days ago, House LLC Lineage from 2025. You know, the most recent one with the tagline, a blood bond rooted in evil. Evil! Um, yeah, we watched the franchise maybe in October, maybe September, maybe November. No, not, I don't think November. Maybe September, maybe October. Um, right. August. Oh, we watched it in August. Okay. Because I think we watched this one the week after. I put it on a week after it came out. Sorry. Um, so it's all the way back in August. 4 months ago already. You know, yeah. Obviously, I can't remember shit from the franchise. But yeah, I remember the clown doll. But that's it. That, yeah, I don't know what it's about. So when I watched this movie, yeah, I barely remembered shit from the franchise. So it was not that enjoyable, probably. If I watched it back to back, it probably would have been better than if I watched it on its own. Um, and that's why I wait for the franchise usually to. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. It's 5 minutes past 11 in the evening, so I'm tired. Um, but that's why I usually wait for a franchise wrap up, and I don't want to do we do the first movie then, and the second movie is coming out next year, so we're gonna do it then. No, I'm gonna wait for a year, to watch both back to back, or if it's we have two movies and it comes in trilogy, or the rest of the franchise, if it. Jeez, sorry. Something is coming out next year, and there are four movies already out. We're just gonna wait, until I can watch the fifth one too. It's way more fun to watch it back to back than put it. We watched that back then, and then we wait a couple years, and then we watch the sequel. Yay! It's not that fun. Um, I think there's a new Scream movie coming out. So we're gonna watch the whole Scream franchise again. I've seen it before starting the channel. We've done part 6 on the channel. But we're gonna do a revisit for that movie, because I can't do 1 through 5 on the channel and then we put part 6, that we watched at the beginning of the channel, put then that there, and then number 7. No, just back to back. That said, I can't wait for Scary Movie 6. Very excited for that one. But that has nothing to do with this movie franchise. Let's just start with this movie franchise. Not this movie. The end of the House LLC franchise. Jeez, sorry. For now. Maybe there's a new movie coming out. Who knows? I don't know. But like I said, it wasn't as enjoyable as it probably would have been if we were back to back. We see some footage and we see a guy drive away in his red car. We get a kind of a zoomed out shot, because at first it was through a camera, handheld camera, and then we get a bit of a wider shot. We see the car driving away. We're a bit more back, and there's a girl standing there with the camera filming. What we first saw. The camera, our camera, goes closer and kind of turns it, spins it around. It comes and it stops in front of her, and we see her putting down her camera. Oh, sorry. Um, can we have a yawn counter somewhere? How many times I've yawned? How many times I'm yawning in this video because I'm really tired. I probably will fall asleep after this video is being filmed, even though I don't want to fall asleep yet. But it's just probably something that's gonna happen. Yeah, she lowers her camera. We're back inside, and we see an up close of the inside as she closes the door. She turns around and she wears something completely different. Her clothing has changed from what she wore outside. So it's probably later in the maybe later in the day, maybe later in the week, maybe later in the year. I don't know. But we're apparently in the Carmichael Manor, which I do remember that name, Carmichael. It's June 1989. She comes closer and oh jeez. She walks into the hallway. She stops for a second, and then she continues with walking. I'm also gonna leave that because if you want no products, watch the movie yourself. What does the description says? The description says, after a near-death experience, Vanessa Shepard faces nightmares in Abaddon. I remember that name too. As mysterious deaths occur around her, she discovers her connection to the Abaddon Hotel, Carmichael Manor, and decades of unexplained murders. Uh-oh. Helicopter. Get back to the chopper. Yeah, like I said, I barely remembered shit about this movie, and the only things I remember it was the Carmichael Manor. That name came familiar. Abaddon, that name came familiar, and the clown. That's all I remembered. Other than that, I don't remember what happened in the franchise. So, but I think that the clown was a real person. But that's it. I don't know what happened to the franchise. So yeah, it was not really an enjoyable movie for me. Like I said, if I watch it back to back, it probably gets a higher score than what I will give it right now. I think I will give this movie a 3 out of 5. It was okay. It was not that enjoyable. But maybe if I ever watch this franchise again and watch it back to back, maybe it will be higher. I don't know. And I'm big chance that I'm not gonna watch it again. But if I ever say for hey, I want to watch it again, who knows? But yeah, that said, I'm gonna leave that. Go watch the movie yourself. Um, I know it's not much of a review, but yeah, I know that. Oh, fucking hell! I know that my videos are shit, so and this is also more like a reminder from which movies I've actually kind of seen. So, um, but there are still people that are enjoying the videos, and that really means a lot that they watch my videos, and even means more that they subscribe. That said, big shout out to my new subscribers. We went from 86 subscribers to a 93. Holy fucking shit! And it's mostly due to the live stream that we did on Christmas. Yeah, we had some Dutchies, we had somebody from Russia, um, probably also some other places, but yeah, it just means really a lot, to all the people that subscribe, because due to the live stream we went to 92, and then I made a video from holy shit, we got 1,000 views because we got 1,000 views on my second channel, Underdog Eats, link down below in the description. And I got new subscribers, so we're now at 93 subscribers. We're this close to hitting the goal of 100 subscribers. Holy fucking shit, dude. Who knows? Maybe we even make it before the end of the year, but it's still 4 days. And I don't think that we're gonna make it, but that would also be a 2025 miracle, because it was just a Christmas miracle to get from to get 6 new subscribers on Christmas. That was just legit a Christmas miracle. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Like I said, big shout out to all my new subscribers, and I might have an idea who some of those are, but I don't know for sure because I couldn't really see the name, for this and this person subscribed, I couldn't see that, so I don't know for sure if they are the subscribers, but I maybe have a faint idea who they are. So if my faint idea is correct, then a big shout out to them. But thank you very much for subscribing. It just really means a lot, Yeah, there are also people asking when I'm gonna do the next live stream, because apparently they enjoyed it a lot. I don't know, I don't know, because I don't know what to say in the live stream. We did we built Legos in the last one, and I don't collect Legos. I'm not a Lego collector. I watch anime. That's what I do in my free time. That's all I do in my free time. I watch anime all day long, whole day. Every hour of the day I watch anime outside of the movies. So no, I don't have really much to say in a review, in a live stream, and collecting Legos. Yeah, I can build one, but I built it once and then that's it. So I don't want to do. Maybe some cool Legos would be cool, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe we're gonna do a next live stream, next year with Christmas. We're gonna do maybe every year around Christmas a live stream. Who knows? But I don't think so. But who knows? So yeah, that. Leave likes, recommend a good house related movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Just something with the main premise is a house. Like Cabin in the Woods. We did Home Alone, which is also the first one is mostly about also booby trapping a house. So just something with a house, as Up, the movie Up is with a house mainly. Something with mainly a house. Down below in the comment section, but don't recommend Up. I think Up is from the Disney franchise, and we're gonna do that in 2027. We're gonna watch the whole Disney franchise, the whole Disney. Disney. We're gonna watch Disney. From live action to the animated versions of the old princesses. The original Cinderella, the original Snow White, all that shit. We're gonna watch that in 2027. So you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. You have to subscribe, but you don't have to recommend some Disney shit because we're gonna do that in 2027. Next year we're gonna start with James Bond and the whole DC franchise, like Batman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Superman, Aquaman, yada yada yada. That we're gonna do that next year. Like I said, with James Bond on Wednesdays, DC on the weekends. So if you want to see those, subscribe to the channel. We're also hopefully gonna start in April with Roll for Movies, and I have here they are. I have some nice dice to do that with. Yeah, we're gonna use a D20 to roll for the genre that we're gonna watch. So if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel because hopefully it's gonna be a lot of fun. But that said, I'm gonna leave that. Check out my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food strings every week from time to time. Also, or my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do, well, primarily music. Link down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.